Traffic backups are expected for this major intersection.
Drivers can expect big delays over the next 8 months.
GDOT enters the long-dreaded next phase of the I-285 Georgia 400 project. Avoid the area.
This project as a whole keeps me up at night.
I-285 at Georgia 400.
The 3 lanes that remain, and then add in Braves fans.
285-400 sits arguably in the heaviest trafficked section of roadway in the southeast. We had already squeezed every bit of goodwill out of the commuters that drive this that we could.
So a lot of the traffic has been a hindrance.
We had a project that started years ago. It was behind schedule, and the patience was gone. And we knew we were about to make it incredibly worse. We're gonna shut down multiple lanes in each direction.
We saw it. We didn't have to drive through it, for which I was very grateful.
I can only think back to years ago when we broke the news of the Transform 285-400 project. That's a busy corridor right in the middle of 3 major cities. We thought, what a nightmare that's going to be for motorists.
Your commute, your life, your livelihood, your family, the freight that you're moving, we're crushing all that for about 4 to 6 months.
It's already hard enough just to get home or to work.
Extremely annoyed because who wants to add about an hour to their day?
And of course we were nervous, you know, when you talk about 4 lanes closed on a major interstate adjacent to an enormous population of office workers and retail workers and one of the biggest malls in the country, we were concerned.
We knew that we were going to have to take more of an ownership of the communication for this project. The biggest challenge was we needed to get to a spot where when we told the public something, whether they liked it or not, they believed it. We had to continually bring more content from us because there had to be a steady drumbeat of communication in order for them to feel engaged in what was going on and not caught off guard.
We were able to amplify that message and those social media tweets and the posts that GDOT was making. We were able to amplify those by sharing them with our regular commuters and our regular listeners. And I really feel like the listeners got the benefit of that information.
If GDOT would not have been so proactive and months ahead of time, you know, getting out the word that these lanes were going to be closed, I think it could have been a bit of a disaster.
We got their attention by being brutally honest with what they were going to experience.
We get it. You know, we live in these areas, we commute in these areas.
And then they listened to the directions that followed. I'm proud of how we handled this. We really owned it.